Now, so far we have seen how to revalidate any path using next revalidate like this, or cache no store. Let's show you that. Next revalidate. I've shown you this before, and let's save this. Now it will revalidate after 5 seconds, but now our problem is, what if you want to revalidate a path when we click a button or something, when we do an action? What if you want to this path to revalidate? In that case we use Next.js server action revalidation. So in order to implement that, first we need to give this fetch a tag. Now let's give that. Inside this I can specify also tags, and I can give any name what I want. For now let's give a collection and save it. Now when I trigger these tags, when I revalidate and trigger these tags, this fetch request will be revalidated. By default it will be revalidated for 5 seconds, but if I delay this, it will not revalidate it, it will be cached forever. But if I give this revalidate 5 seconds, every 5 seconds it will be revalidated. But now if I click on some button which triggers this tag, it will be revalidated. So let's implement that. So in order to implement that, let's create another function which triggers this collection tag, async, and the function, and let's give revalidate. The name will be revalidate, or wherever you want. For my case I will give this revalidate, the name of the function, and make sure to use server, otherwise it doesn't work. So use server inside the function, always use server. Use this tag, use server inside the function, otherwise it will throw an error. So below that we can call revalidate tag, which is next catch, and inside this we can specify the name of the tag, which is collection, and let's save this. Now when I call this function, it will revalidate this tag, and this tag will fetch will fetch the data from this fetch elements. So let's create that button, and let's give revalidate, and on click let's give revalidate, and let's save this. Now when we click this button, it will trigger this function, and this function which will re-render this fetch function. So let's check that. Server, let's go to server, and when I click this, it will not do anything because I didn't specify any action. I have created a button, but it doesn't work in this way in server components. So I will delete this. Let's add a button again, and let's say revalidate, but this time I will say this to type submit, and let's cut this, Ctrl X, and let's paste this, and above this let's create a form element, and inside this form element let's cut these elements, and let's paste this, and you can specify an action. This is a server action property, so always you can specify action, and inside this action we can call a function revalidate, and let's save this. Now it will work. Let's go here, and if I click this, now you can see it will revalidate. Otherwise it will revalidate every 5 seconds, but if I click this, it will revalidate immediately. Now if I delete this, and if I use like this, this text will never revalidate. It will be cached forever. You can see for the first time it will revalidate again, but now it will be cached forever because we did not call any revalidate timer for this. We only revalidate when we click this. You can see when we click this it will revalidate, but if I refresh the page so many times, multiple times, it will not revalidate because it is cached forever. In order to revalidate with timer, you can use revalidate, and we can give a timer like this. It is like this, and save this. Now it will revalidate every 5 seconds, and also we can revalidate with this button. So this is how you use server action with a revalidate tag. I think this is a brief overview of server actions. So I'll see you on the next section.